You might say Nick Jonas' latest project is a bit of a fitting one for him. He is now starring on Broadway in How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying. Jonas, of course, knows a little something about success. He's sold millions of records as part of the Jonas Brothers and, of course, on his own. Not too shabby there. Nick joins us now to talk more about his latest venture. Nick, how are you today?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. I mean, you've got to be pretty excited about this, to be part of this musical that's just been getting rave reviews.
Oh, it's been a thrill so far, and I've only been in it for about a week and a half. But it's an incredible show, an American classic, and one that I've loved for a long time, starting with the Robbie Morris film back from 1967, and you know, to have this Broadway revival be something I can be a part of is a real blessing.
And it's a real push, because I know that sometimes there's a lot of pressure put on when you're making these revivals if you're going to be able to kind of capture the character where we first saw them. You know, Daniel Radcliffe, Darren Criss as well, they had a huge publicity and a lot of big raves on that. Did you feel any kind of hesitation when you took on this role that, you know, are you going to get that same kind of reception?
You know, I think there is a little bit of pressure and things like that, but it's all good pressure, the kind that kind of pushes me to give the best performance I can every night. And so many amazing actors have played the role, and to sort of be up there with them and be able to take on this role of Finch and give it the best I can is a thrilling opportunity, and one that I'm really looking forward to doing.
I've always been curious, when they do pass the baton, do they offer words of advice, anything like that to look out for, or do you just kind of come in there and just start from ground zero?
You know, I actually did speak to Daniel, and he gave me some words of advice about the roles and things that he learned about it, and you know, some things that were helpful for him in the process. And he actually came and saw the show last Sunday and had some great things to say afterwards when I saw him. And so, you know, he's an amazing guy with a really great heart, and obviously was so incredible in this role. And so I'm thrilled to have been able to speak to him and you know, have this opportunity now to do this show.
Now, aside from The Great White Way, I mean, obviously you've had tremendous success in the music world with on your own, also with your brothers. You know, anything new in the works? Anything we should be looking out for?
You know, this show right now is the main focus for me. I was a part of the show, this new show called Smash that's coming out. Very exciting role in that. I got to work with Angelica Houston and Deborah Messing, and you know, that cast is incredible, and I think it's going to be one of the biggest shows of the year. So that'll be out next week. Actually, that show starts, and my episode is, I think, the 4th episode, around there. So that's another exciting project. And then also just, you know, I think my brothers and I will get back together at some point and continue to write and record and release music for our fans.
Yeah, exactly. Don't leave the fans hanging. I got to ask you before you go, then, how long is the run for How to Succeed in Business?
The run right now is scheduled for 6 months. So I'll be in it for 6 months, and I would love for everyone to come out and see this show. It's one that you really shouldn't miss.
I think with that invitation that you're going to get a lot of fans out there. Nick Jonas, best of luck to you, and thanks for joining us today.
Thank you very much.